Hi, this is Jay from LifeRx. Today, I'm going to talk about truck drivers. Truck drivers and people who driving so many distance, but you guys recognize yourself too, because people who work at the computer, same postures, hours and hours and hours and hours. But lately, so many drivers come to the clinic and ask, have lower back pain and upper back pain, and ask me for specific exercise. So I make this video for you guys to eliminate that pain, to drive a little bit longer distance, and of course pain-free, which is most important part. So it's a two aspect we have to take a look when we drive. If we sit for a long period of time, we start leaning forward. We get tired, and we start losing our mobility in thoracic area. This is really important. This is what the most problem is. Also, your neck is kind of start shifting and hold it on your shoulders, just like that. So just think about it. You also shrug your shoulder, and that's what the problem is. Also, we have a lower back problem. Why? Because we're sitting a lot and we push too much that contract our hip flexors, and our glutes, the muscles which is support your lower back, have to be strong. But for sitting so long time, they coming weak, muscle dystrophy, and that's caused big trouble. Now, when you sit, you never sit straight. You maybe sit 1 hour straight, and after you still get tired, and you kind of doing this. So if you watch me, you start leaning one side more than another. What's happening with your spine? Your spine is start twisted too. And that's the problem. Just take a look at the spine. So if you start twisting one side more than another, build stuff like that, what's happening? So if you take a look between our spine, we have a jelly. It's called intergalactic disc, and it's to protect our vertebrae to be contact to each other. So now, if we start jamming one side more than another, that gel is going to come outside and push against that root. So it's a jelly donuts rule. If you eat 2 jelly donuts, a gel's coming out from the other side. So it's really important to sit straight, but I think it's not impossible to sit 10 hours, drive 10 hours, and sit straight. So that's what's happening. You start doing the twist, and that's the problem. So today, we're gonna do a couple exercises which is gonna be focused on your hip flexors, your core, and upper body. So stay tuned. We're gonna do this exercise. So before we get started, if you have a serious injury, any trauma, you need to contact your physical therapist or doctor to do this exercise. Make sure they're going to be beneficial for you. Like I said, this is beginner, and if you experience pain, it's some serious issue you do have with your body, something not functioning right. So if you do feel pain, don't go through the pain. Don't make your body suffer more. It have to be non-painful movements. Go really slow, go with your breath. In the first exercise, we're going to start with a crocodile breathing. Crocodile breathing, when you wake up, you don't need to get up from the bed. This is the idea to restore your movements, not even move, not even get up on your feet, because we want to eliminate gravity from our spine. In the first one, we're going to lay down on our stomach and place our hands under your forehead and start really deep breathing. Push your stomach in, and out and in. So push your stomach. Next exercise, we're going to teach our spine to do extension and flexion. You're going to bring your hands close to your body and slowly start raising your head up and try to look towards the ceiling. The idea is go really slow and feel every vertebra operating. When you go up, your cervical area going first, and after thoracic. And when you go down, your thoracic area going first and finish with the neck. Make sure you don't feel any pain and do really slow. So now we finished our stomach exercise. We're going to lay down on our back. For the back exercise, we will need the resistance bands. Resistance bands, it's a white thing, resistance bands. This is extra heavy, but you can start with a medium or with any pressure you want. So next one, we're going to lay down on our stomach and place the band on our ankles. turn the head, and slowly with the breath, raise your foot up and down. Squeeze your glutes, activate your glutes. Really slowly lower down. So when I push this, my right leg up, my left glutes get squeezed. So I create the contra force and push my leg, which is on the floor, towards the ground. Now we're going to do the same thing to the sides without raising heels up. So most people doing that, that's not the right. So always touch the ground. Push towards the ground and to the side. You can do combination, up and down. It's reactivate all your hip muscles. Now we're gonna go lower the band down, just like that. You can help yourself sift with your hands. So we put this on the foot. And the next one, we're gonna spread our legs and just do kind of wiper over windshield. In and out. You can do single leg, you can do both. Now we're gonna drop our legs to the side and start bringing up. Now we're gonna bring our hips to the side. We do around 15 times each side. If you feel pain, stop doing this exercise. If you feel a little crunch, that's okay. You might be mobilized that area. Next one, you're going to bring your knee towards your body, grab with your both arm, and all you do, mobilize your ankle. Do around 30 seconds and switch. Switch. Feel a lot of power in your ankles, especially if you drive. You always use your pedal, right? Especially on your right. Next one, we're going to pull our band towards our heels, just like that. And you're going to spread your legs this way. Now you're going to raise your arms up, and all you do is spread your legs and start doing the bridge. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your glutes and raise up. Now we release the band. We don't need the band for now. We put it on the side. Next one exercise is called dead bug. I'm going to show you in this turn position. So dead bug, you can bring your legs 90-90 and apply your hands in the air. Now you're slowly going to lower your left arm and right leg. So you're going to do cross pattern. You have to do really slow breath. Now you can do activate your cross patterns, which is activate your hip flexors and your core. You can place your both hands on your knee and start pushing against that. And also your knee, try to get close to your body. So you kind of resist it. It's really powerful exercise. You're going to shake it. Also, you start doing cross patterns. So you start left arm to the right leg, and you do the same thing. Now switch. You do around 15 seconds each side. If it's not happening, if you feel it's weak, if you feel pain, get some little stick or PVC pipe and you do cross pattern through your knees. One come under your knee, another end come to above your knee. And what you're doing, you resist it. So you try to break that stick. This knee is come close to your body and this knee go away from your body. In this exercise, you try to balance your hips. Now switch. Same thing, and you're gonna feel one side stronger than other. Do around 15 seconds each side. You're gonna feel a lot of power up here. So next one, we're gonna stand up in our quadrupedal position. Go on the side, push yourself up, and switch to the quadrupedal. Make sure you're not injure yourself when you train, so go easy and light on yourself. The next one, as you can see, we're finished now. We finished our stomach, back. Now we're gonna go quadrupedal position, same as a baby. Baby was on the back first, flip on the stomach. Now we can crawling. And the next one is gonna be cat and cow. On inhale, you try to drop your head up, stick your butt up. Inhale and exhale, round like a cat, pull your stomach in. This is all about your breath, how fast you can pull that stomach in and how deep. If you experience pain, then the hip flexors may be weak. Great. Next one, we're focusing more on thoracic area. So now, we're going to place our hands in the back of our head, or you can put on your lower body. Make sure you're not shifting your hips. And sometimes people do that, shifting hips, it's not right. I'm going to go right in here, and I'm going to go twist, try to touch my knee, and go all the way up and look up. Or, like I said, in and out, in and out. You feel it pop, it's good. Other side. After like 15 times, you're gonna switch and do Superman. So Superman, dog Superman. What's gonna happen here? You're gonna raise your arms straight forward, and your right leg straight forward in the back. So you're kind of pushing. Now you touch them and go again. Touch and go again. Touch and go again. This is how it looks like on the right arm. So try to reach forward. Do it really slow. Control your movements. Don't try to shift your hips. Okay, if you experience pain in your lower back, stop doing this exercise. Next one, you're going to bring yourself up. So you push yourself up. Sometimes knee is really painful area, so maybe get some towel or a cushion. So next one, after this position, you're gonna pull yourself up and slowly step forward, okay? So this is exercise I'm gonna show you this way. It's really important to move your hips, not your body. Most people doing that. Let me show this for this camera. So most people doing this, they wait for the whole body. You move only your hips, slowly tiny movements. This is how it looks like. Only hips. And if this has caused pain, just do it really slow. It's not gonna happen in the first time if you get stiffness. If you get stiff back, maybe after like 15, 16 classes, you will feel it in motion. Okay? So switch the side, what we already did. Now we're gonna work on thoracic area. You're gonna place your hands in the back, and all you do, you kind of round your back and open up. Round your back and open up. Round your back and open up. Also, you can you can use band all the time. The band, great feedback to your brain. It's always help you to reactivate your muscles. If you feel problem and struggling with exercise, the resistant bands, this is the perfect one. We have one, what is it? Right in here. Let's say I would like to work on between my shoulder blades. I get my feet back, I'm open up, and now I'm squeeze my shoulder blades. So this is in general. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together. You slide them back. What's happened when people driving too much? The scapula kind of rounded, your ribs is rounded and scapula slide forward, and it's jammed your shoulder, and it's caused a lot of pain, especially if you do overhead, some lifting, that's going to be an injury. So make sure your scapula is back, your chest is up, especially for the ladies. When the chest is pulling forward, that can be a problem. So always use the band, reactivate, and you can do just squeeze them in. Okay, also you can work on the neck right here. You can turn different sides, you can do flexion extension. I highly recommend not do side bending to the side, because you can seriously damage your nerve connection in your cervical area. So this is kind of was warm up for your lower back. Now you can get up, so you push yourself up. What you do, you can lean on this knee and push to your head. Now you can turn. Okay, we already feel great. I feel a little bit strengthening in my core. I feel activate my hip flexors, my glutes. Now what we need to do, we need to get all this energy away. So because we got a lot of stuck up here in our hips, because we're sitting, especially for the guys, you need to be energy here. This is the power, right? Hips, everything comes from the hips. Now we're gonna reactivate our glutes. We're gonna place the band between our legs, and we're gonna do monster walk. Always keep this tension. The band have to be in tension. And all you do, you can step forward, step side, step side, step sides. And you can do fast, you can do slow. The idea is make this glutes burning. Okay, you can do step forward, step back, step forward, step back, step forward, step back. Sides, you can do all that kind of movements. Make sure you not give up till you feel that burning. And after, stay a little bit longer, make him activated, okay? Now, after you're done, beat your glutes, wake him up, because they're sleeping now. Beat your front legs, and this is great. Now, we're gonna release this energy from our hips, and this is really good exercise. It looks like you're running, but you're not, so you're standing. All you do, you just raise your hips and push them down and move your legs, arms. So this is look like this, I know, so weird. You can start slowly, you can leave the bands up there. It's actually give you a little bit stability, and now you go really quick. This is really powerful exercise. And you can go fast, but like I said, start slowly, take your time, make sure you don't feel any pain. As you can see, we don't do a lot of twists for your lumbar area, because this spine designed not to be mobile, be more stable, be mobile on your upper body. The problem is, start doing that, you hunch forward, you lose your mobility, that's trump your stability in your core, and that's the problem and the most injury. So try to do this exercise for 10-15 days to see how you feel. And if you like it, leave your comment below. We can extend to advanced training. Thanks for watching.